And the question is, what is the consumer surplus? Okay, so let's start with the way I'm going to do this consumer. This is a different question because in the other one with the graph, I had the graph, so I can compute it very easily there, but I don't have that kind of luxury here. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to compute my consumer surplus using that kind of income thing, the compensated income that we call it. So IH minus IL. That was kind of that's just kind of the equation that I'm going to use to compute the income. Okay. All right. So what is X1H? What is X1H? I'm sorry, IH. Remember, this is going to be the income, right? This is going to be the income that allows the consumer, the one that we just did earlier, that at the new, so IH is the income at P1H, okay? When you have the new prices, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and remember that this is going to be IH is going to be equal to P1H times X1 times X1C plus P2 X2 X2C. Okay. Remember that I just know that this is going to be 0 because X1C when we have P1H, this is going to be 0. So sorry. P1H X1C. Okay, when it does that. Sorry about that. All right. So I know again that this thing is going to be 0 because X1Z is 0 at that price. At the price P1H, X1Z is going to be 0. So that's out. So really, what I'm going to have then is going to be P2 X2C. Okay, what is P? Okay, P2. Where's P2? Oh, I'm missing it. Okay, here. P2 happens to be 1. So P2 equals 1. And now I'm going to compute X2Z. So X2Z, remember, so X2Z is going to be, what is the equation? So here, it's going to be 5 PI, P1, divided by P2, and then this raised to the 1. Okay. Remember that in this case, I'm using P1H. Okay, so that's what I'm going to get. Okay, let's go ahead and just plug in the numbers and get the value. So X2Z is going to be equal to 5 times P1H is 14.83 divided by P2, which is 1, and then this whole thing is going to be that's going to be 0.5 divided by 1 divided by that's 2. That's 2. Okay. Let's go ahead and do that. So that would be 5 times 14.8333. And this is going to be 74.1665 raised to the second. And then this, and if you raise that to, if you get that, this would be 5,500.6697. Okay. So X1H now is going to be P2, which is 1 times, right, times 5,500.6697. Obviously, what always is going to be the same number. So my 1H is 500.6697. Okay. Now remember, the consumer surplus is going to be that income minus the original income, minus the income that I'm putting right here, minus this income. So consumer surplus then is going to be 5,000. Again, let me just put it in general. 1 IH minus IL. So now plug in 5,500.6697 minus the income of 2,000. And obviously you're going to get 3,506. I'm just going to round it up to this one, 67. Okay, close enough. We're off by 2 centesimals, which is fine. You can see it right here. You guys can see it right here. Questions on this? So this is how you get it. This is, I guess, this is a little bit easier than the income of substitution effect, I feel like. But so 2 things to remember. This is the equation. For this problem, this is the equation that you're looking for to get the consumer surplus. Okay, so remember, this is the one that you want.